Hi everyone, this is Yashvi Patel and you are watching my YouTube channel. So today we will learn how to forecast sales using LST. The dataset I am using is this M5 forecasting which held 7 months ago. In this dataset, we have given the sales from day 1 to day 1913 and we have to predict the next 28 days sales. So let's get started. Okay. So first I'm importing all the libraries which I will be needed. Importing my dataset. So the next thing I will do is to reduce the memory size of our dataset. So what I'm gonna do, let's say we have data type float 64. So we are downcasted to float 32, and for int 64 or int 32 we will downcast it to int 16. So I'm creating a function which downcast my data type, downcast data types df. Let's see memory size before downcasting. So the memory usage is 446.4 plus MB. So now I am downcasting it, and then I will see how much my memory will reduce after downcasting. Okay, now let's see training train df dot info. So you can see before downcasting my memory size was 446.4 MB, and after downcasting it reduced to 112.6 plus MB. Okay, so now the next step is creating a dataset for our LSTM model. Let's see first how our dataset looks like. So we have ID, item ID, department ID, category ID, store ID, state ID, and the sales for the all 1913 days. So what I'm gonna do, I am taking transpose of my dataset. So that now it looks like this. In the columns, we will have all the items, and in the rows we will have our days. So I know I don't need this ID and all. So I need only days and its sales, like this. The next thing we have to do is to transform our data set to 0 to 1, because we have 1, 3 and all this. We will transform it to values between 0 and 1. So I'm using a min max scalar. Min max scalar, wait, er, feature range 0 to 1, traindf sc dot fit transform. Traindf. You can see now all the values are converted between 0 to 1. So here is the main part to convert our time series data into a sequence problem. So what we are gonna do, so we have sales from day 1 to day 1913, right? So what we will do, we will take sales from day 1 to day 14 as our input, and sales of day 15 will be our output, and then shift it by 1, then sales from day 2 to day 15 as our input, and day 16 will be our target, and so on. So we are converting this to this. So this is my X train and this will my Y train. Okay, so now let's code. So this is what I have done. My time steps is 14, creating two list X train and Y train. For I in range, time steps to 1913. So in the X train, I am taking from I minus timestamp to I, and in the Y train, I am taking ith value of the sales. Here I'm converting it to numpy array because my X train and Y train are list. So creating a numpy array. Now let's see the shape of my X train and Y train. So the shape of my X train is 18, 19, 14 and 30490. 30490 is my all the products and 14 is my time steps, and this will 18, 19 sequences like what we have created. This length is 18, 19 and this 14, and for each d my I have 30490 products. Okay, now the model creation part. So for the simplicity, I have only used one LSTM layer and one dense layer. You can add more if you want. So I am using tf.keras.sequential model add tf.keras.layers.lstm units is 64. Input shape will be this 14 and 30490. Shape of 1 and shape 2. Okay. And for the output, I have 30490. Here I'm compiling my model. The loss function I'm using is mean square error and the optimizer Adam. Okay. And the model dot summary. So you can see layers, LSTM layer, output shape is none 64, parameters, dense layer none 30490. Okay, now let's fit our model with 10 epochs and 10 bed size. Okay, so now my model is trained. So I'm creating my test data. So basically I am taking last 14 days sales and predicting the next day sales. You can see I have the sales for last 14 days. So so the sales of day 1914 is predicted. So what you can do, you can append this sales to our X test and then take again last 14 days sales, and now recursively you can predict the next 28 days sales. Let's say you have sales from day 1900 to 1913. You are predicting sales for day 1914. So now what you will do, you will append this sale to this array. Now you have sales from day 1901 to sales from day 1914. You can predict now day 1915 sales. You can do this to predict sales for all 1914 to 1941 days. That is all your 28 days. So this is it for today, guys. If you liked my video, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Until then, bye bye.